I would delay certain tasks or just end up not doing them at all because I never learned the skill of not saying no. All because I didn't learn the skill of not saying no. See, my friends, they would want to be like, oh, you want to hit up this one spot? You want to hit up this one spot? Oh, you want to go to the movies? You want to hit up this event that's happening in the town? And I used to always be like, uh, yeah, sure, let's hit, let's go, yeah, sure, let's hit, let's go to the movies, let's do this. And in the back of my mind, I'd be like, yo, I know I need to do this. But for some reason, I would convince myself, oh, yo, you can just do that later when you get home. You can just do it later when you get home. But most of the time, I'd either forget or when I do it, I end up coming back late and I'm tired, and then I put half effort into it, so it's not even to the best of my ability. And that's the thing that I hate, is putting half effort into things, knowing that I could have done a lot better. So I didn't even know that I was holding myself back, that I was pushing myself back, all because I didn't learn how to say no. I didn't learn how to say no. And I'm going to say this right now. Learning how to say no is probably one of the most useful skills. One of the most useful skills anyone can learn nowadays. And why do I say it's a skill is because most people don't know how to say it. And it's very hard to say no sometimes. It's really hard to say no sometimes. But when you do say no, it can be the best thing ever. Now, there were still situations in my life where I knew I was never going to do it. I always say no, like smoking, drinking, and stuff like that. I've been offered to smoke before. I've been offered to drink before. I've been offered to do all those things. And I've always said no because inside I know I've already said to myself, I'm never going to drink. I'm never going to smoke. I'm not going to do any of those things because that is not me. That's not me. But when it comes to like links and stuff like that, bro, there should have been times where I should have just said no. And it's not even because I don't like the people. It's not even because that I don't want to go. It's because I know that I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm supposed to be working. I'm supposed to be just getting a task done that's important. I know I'm supposed to be doing that. For some reason, there are still situations where I still said yes, and I regret it later. And I don't know if you guys saw the short I posted, but I basically posted one of the quotes that completely changed my mindset about procrastination, but it also applies to here, where I said, sacrifice in the moment for yourself in the future. So that even applies to situations like this. When you want to go somewhere, but you have to get a certain task done, you have to be like, oh, which one do I choose? But remember, sacrifice in the moment for yourself in the future. One option's either bringing you closer to the person that you want to be. One other option is probably delaying it or stunting it or taking you away from it. Now, I'm not saying never hang out with your friends, never do that. Still have time with your friends, but at the same time, you have to have priorities. You have to have priorities. So, which one is it going to be? Are you going to always just go out and everything, go out, do all those things, and keep on delaying the tasks that you need to do? Or get those tasks done, and then if you got time, yeah, you can hang out with your friends and things like that. And like I just said, sacrifice in the moment for yourself in the future just heavily applies to this. So, saying no, even nowadays, has been some of the best decisions that I've made have been ones where I've just said no. Because I know that, all right, I need to do this at this moment. I need to do this, and I can't have this other thing distract me. And the thing is that most people don't say no because it is hard to say no. It's really hard to say no, especially for something that you want to do. Do you think I always want to say no to, say someone's having a link, say some of my boys are having a link, but I know that I have to get certain tasks done? Saying no for me, it's still hard. It's still hard for me to say no. But like I said, sacrifice in the moment for yourself in the future. Which one is going to bring you closer to the person that you want to be? I know the link isn't going to be, but I know that I need to finish this. I need to do this task. This high leverage task that I'm doing right now is more important than that link. So I'm going to do this first. And you have to put yourself first before these things, bro. You need to put your growth first. And the thing that sucks is that most people won't understand. Most people won't understand around you. They're not gonna understand why you're saying no. They're gonna think that that you're acting weird, or that you're switching up, or that you're being different, you're moving different. And that is the harsh reality that comes with learning the skill of saying no. That's the harsh reality, because there's so many people who are going to badmouth you, who are going to trash talk you, and who are completely going to misunderstand the reasonings on why you're saying no and why you're declining certain things, because it's for your own personal growth. But they don't understand that. They don't understand that. And the thing is that it's fine if they don't understand. It's fine. Your job isn't to convince everyone. Your job isn't to convince everyone. Your job is to make sure that you get better. Sometimes you have to be a little selfish, bro. You have to be a little selfish. Right? You have to be a little selfish. That's what it is. You have to put yourself first in certain situations. You gotta put yourself first. So even if some of your friends really want you to go to a certain link, if you know that you have something that you have to do, go do it first. Put you above these links. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go on links anymore, but I'm saying if you have a really high leverage task that you got to do, and it's either the link or the task, bro, sacrifice. The links will always be there. The bowling alleys will always be there. The events will always be there. But bro, you gotta stay focused on your purpose, bro. You gotta stay focused on your purpose, and that's going, and it's going to disappoint some people, you know? But you can't be afraid of disappointing anyone. You can't be afraid of it. Saying no is going to disappoint a lot of people. It is. That's just the truth. But it's needed for your growth. It's needed. There's still I still go through situations where my friends want to go somewhere, and I'm just like, bro, I need to get this done. So I'm gonna focus on this first. And you know, and some of these places I want to go to so badly too. But I'm just like, I know right now I have to do this. I have to do this thing. And sometimes the hard decision is usually the best decision. It's usually the best decision. So, the whole point of this video is to let you know that it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. You gotta say no sometimes. You gotta say no. Just for your purpose. If you know that what you're doing right now is to build you up, for you to grow, it's for your own personal development, you gotta have to say no to some things. And sometimes it's just a season. Sometimes it's just a season of just seasons where you just gotta say no to things so that you can better yourself. So that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a good one.